name's Erica and I'm a tarot reader. Now, tonight we have a new moon in Capricorn, and with that, as a new moon, we are going to have this, I don't know how to explain it, this surge, I guess, of energy that is going to be about things that are starting, things that you maybe want to start, things that you want to manifest, things that you've been dreaming on. What is starting to grow or needing to, what is on this path of growing for you. And I'm just going to do a reading based on the energy of that. I know that there's a lot more to be said about it being a new moon in Capricorn, but for this kind of purpose, I think I really am just going to do a reading just based on the fact that it's a new moon, and it's a great time to harness this surge of energy that is around us right now. Anytime there's a new moon or a full moon, it's always a really great time for a tarot reading, because those are times whenever the emotional side of us is drawn in or pushed out. It can cause a lot of emotional reactions for us, which can manifest as other types of energy as well. But I feel like just doing something for the new moon in general is just a great time to harness the energy that is surrounding a new moon. So, the first card that comes up is the Knight of Swords, which is going to be a card about seeking. Knights are seekers. They're seeking the resolution to a problem that might have been causing them some mental anguish. They're needing to put their thinking cap on and really focus in on a problem right now, especially one that could be an argument or anything like that. The next card we get is actually, I believe it's the King of Cups, but in reverse. And something that you could be maybe focusing on right now, having the King of Cups in reverse, you could be focusing on a feeling of depression and sadness and not being able to get above the depression and the sadness. And I think we all know that focusing on that probably isn't going to be the best for us, but sometimes we get in these places and we can't get out of them. So what have you maybe already released? And we have the Three of Cups. Something that you may have already released, and relatively recently, maybe within the past month or 2 weeks, you could have released something that maybe even held you back from feeling happy with, people, but you've probably released, if you've separated maybe even from a group of friends, a group of people that is a support in your life. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a group. It could be just a singular person, but I almost see this as a group, and this could have been something that has happened that has caused a little bit of this pain and this anguish. Maybe there was an argument that kind of started whatever it was that you've had to let go of. And being a 3, it tends to be a collective group of people. There could have been a group of people that you've been separated from, or some close friends, maybe because of a fight. So the next card we have is reverse Ace of Wands, and something that could be speaking into what needs to maybe be planted, be set in motion. Something that might need to be set in motion is how you feel towards yourself. What types of what types of healing do you maybe need to do? What do you need to pull in? What do you need to learn to harness to maybe help with whatever this issue is? And it might be a sense of your own personal power, your own personal energy to figure out what could have been the root cause of the separation, because it's making you feel a little depressed, a little sad, and you are on this mission to figure out what it is. And the Ace of Wands is here to say it's got something to do with an inner fire within yourself, something within yourself. It might even tells me there might be you needed to get a little bit of a temper under control, or maybe someone needs to get their temper under control. And the last card that we're going to pull here is the Knight of Pentacles, but in reverse. And this is going to be something that you can rely on and how it can help you in this situation. And I see this as the Knight of Pentacles taking a very, inward approach that is going to take some time and some effort, but it is going to be how you can work towards those parts of you that have really set off what is causing this separation. So we all know that we interact with each other on a daily basis, and things that we dislike about ourselves, we tend to see in other people and almost project it. And that being projected back at us is really a lesson that needs to be learned. So with the Knight of Pentacles, he is not, I don't really see it as him being somebody who is being the person taking the action in this plan. I almost see it as somebody who needs to take a step back and go back to that phase of discovering those parts of themselves, inner child work, past life work, karmic type of work, to figure out deep down what has brought me to feel like I have a temperamental attitude. You're either up and really in a great mood, or you're negative and you are splaying your temper everywhere, and it's causing some rifts within friendships, and the loss of those friendships are causing a bit of an emotional unwellness around you. And you definitely are in the great mindset of trying to figure out how to make this work, and our answer has come up to be, it is going to be some deep-seated inner parts of yourself that you need to look into. How can you look into past life issues? How can you uncover those emotions that may have been repressed down because you're not in a place to feel that you can take action until you learn how to get those better under control? And the Knight in reverse is almost just making me point towards going back to be the Page of Pentacles energy, where you are studying and you are learning, and this is about taking some time to yourself, for yourself, with yourself, to discover what needs to be healed and what needs to be worked on, so that your relationships with those around you can improve and get better. And that also lets other people see that part of you, and it might even inspire them to change as well. I hope this reading helped somebody tonight. I really enjoy new moons and the energy that's around them, even though sometimes they give me headaches, and so I had to take a nap earlier to kind of recover. But I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your night. I love all of my untamed souls, and I will catch you guys again at another time.